I have definitely paid for God's neglect. Definitely. Um, Not sure if that's the subject that's in my mind right now. I've definitely paid for his neglect. Um, so maybe it's always been more about this than the crazy narcissist. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, it's more about this, the neglect. Um, uh, God's been helping me for 7 years probably, and I still don't trust him. That's the kind of shit I went through in the past. That kind of neglect in the past. Uh, if it was just one event, like God was on vacation for one thing, I'd be like, okay, God was on vacation for this one thing. But it was more than one thing. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot more than one thing. And so I'm just like, was was God in the Bahamas for like 20 years and then he came back and then he's like, "Oh shit, I neglected I neglected one of my children for 20 years. I was in the Bahamas, with all the chicks and oh shit, you know. That's what it kind of felt like, like God was on vacation in the Bahamas for like 20 years and then all of a sudden, oh shit. Oh, Adam's almost dead, you know. And then he jumps in. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, oh, I was in the Bahamas too long with all the ladies. That's what went through my mind. I'm like, because in the religion I was born in, like they believe in like polygamy, like having multiple wives. I'm like, God was just probably on vacation banging chicks, while I was suffering. That's what went through my mind. That's exactly what went through my mind. It was like, God thinks he's too good for me. God thinks he's better than me. God thinks he's superior to me. You know, kind of like a narcissist thinks they're superior to me. And that's what kind of went through my mind, you know, because that's part of the brainwashing of the religion is like God's a polygamist that bangs a ton of chicks, uh, up in heaven in the Bahamas, while the rest of us suffer down here. So yeah, there's a lot of resentment for sure still. Um, if I know God's helping me directly, like not through other people, I'll shut it down. I'll shut it right down. That's how much fucking hatred I have for what happened and distaste for what happened. Uh, how disappointed I am in God for what happened. If Jesus himself handed me money, I would spit in the fucking face and I would fucking throw that money in the trash right in front of him. If it was Jesus that did it himself, and I'm serious, that's how much fucking hate I have for what happened to me. The humiliation, the humiliation. That's a big thing that I don't talk about. The humiliation of it all. Um, you don't forget that. You never forget that. Um, Definitely don't forget that kind of thing. Uh, no matter how much time goes by. So there's a lot of hatred, for what happened. Uh, if Jesus himself says, I want you to be happy, I'll be miserable on purpose. just because it came from Jesus. You know what I mean? So whoever helps me, it can't be Jesus directly. It can't. I'm serious. Uh, there's a real there's a real grudge, a rivalry. There's a real disappointment on my end. Uh, if God wants me to help him, I'm just like, nope. Like if it's direct and, and I'm willingly, knowingly doing it for God, I won't do it. That's some hate, you know. God hands me $1 billion, I'll throw it in the trash. If it came from God's hands directly, Jesus' hands, I'll throw that money in the trash. That's what I think about him for what happened. You know, if other people that are like real people want to help me, that's fine. But if it comes from Jesus himself, like his hands himself, I would throw that money in the fucking trash. I'll say, give that money to the narcissist that you fucking supported against me throughout my whole fucking life. Give the money to the fucking narcissist, you motherfucker. That's what they want. Give it to them. So that's all I had to say. But yeah, I've paid for God's neglect more than more than most. I know others have too, but I have, and that's all I really. It was my humiliation, so um, and it's never been resolved in my mind. No apologies for from the narcissist uh, for anything they did. No apologies. No apologies from God for what happened. Nothing. Nothing. No apologies. No nothing. I'm just left there. I'm left there fucking traumatized and fucked up because God was on vacation. God was in the Bahamas. You know what I'm saying? Um, so that's what this is all about. You know, I can deal with all the actor people, you know, I can deal with them, deflect them. If they want to assault me, I'll just shoot them. At this point in my life, um, I'll actually take them out. If they try to do what they did to me when I was younger, I'll take them out. Um, so if any of the narcissists are out there, keep that in mind. I'm not like the other victims. I will take you out. If you attack me first, I'll take you out. Um, so I know what you are. I've been assaulted by you creatures in my youth, and I didn't fight back, and I regret that I didn't fight back. I regret that I didn't even get revenge uh, to this day, you know? So, anyways, that's all I gotta say. Later.